Nope. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another edition Star Citizen 3.11.1 2950 IAE Origin Day. Let's get to it. Now, let's first talk about the elephant in the room, if you will, the 890 jump. This thing is massive. It is a behemoth. Currently, it is the largest ship in the game. It is a super yacht. Its ideal usage would be for touring, as they call it, which is basically a fancy word for flying around. The 890 will be used to do VIP missions. They're pretty decent for being an org's, main ship, a base, if you will. And it is the epitome of opulence. This ship is in-fucking-sane. It comes with a battle bridge, which isn't fully functional yet. Once it does, this is going to be the ship to have in the luxury style, or for touring, when it comes down to it. This thing has shields that are hard to break. This is a tough nut to crack. And if you've got almost $1,000 burning a hole in your pocket, this just might be the ship for you. Especially if you want to travel the verse in style. Next up, we've got the Origin 135C. This is part of the 100 series, the starter ship, the new starter ship line of Origin. The 135 is the racing ship, so it's a little bit faster, has a better afterburner, and it has the patented air system, which is essentially to help regain hydrogen fuel when you are flying around, and I believe that also has something to do with the afterburner. This can carry cargo, it does have a bed, and it does have weapons on it, so for a starter racing vehicle, it's not too shabby. You can pick up this ship for $65 during the sale. Next up, we've got the 125A, the fighter version of the 100 series starter ships. Now, much like the 135, the 125 also comes equipped with the patented air system to help recoup hydrogen fuel when you're flying around. According to the description, it's also got souped up weapons package. This can also carry cargo, and as well has a bed. So it really is a decent starter package, especially if you're just starting out and you want a ship a little bit more on the capable fighter side, as the 100 series is one of the best starter ships as of today. You can pick up the 125A for $60 on the website. Alright, we're going to head downstairs now and check out what's hiding down below. Coming at you next, we've got the Origin M50 Interceptor. Now, the M50 is a small, nimble, agile racer type ship. It's also used for interception / interdiction, and it is one of the fastest and most maneuverable ships currently available in the game. It's got almost like a exotic car feel to it, almost like Lamborghini or something along those lines. It's really, really good for when you need to get somewhere really, really fast, and if you need to take some tight turns or corners while getting there. If you're interested in the M50, you can pick it up and add it to your fleet for $100. Moving right along, we've got the 100i. Yes, once again, back to the starter ships. The 100i is the base version, the luxury slash touring version of the 100 series. It also comes equipped with the air hydrogen refuel system, also has cargo, also has a bed, also has weapons, also is white, yada yada yada. If you're interested in the 100i touring version, you can pick this up for $50 on the website. And once again, for a starter class ship, the 100 series actually is pretty decent. You know, it has a pretty low entrance fee to get in, you know, $50 to $65 depending on the version you want. It definitely can add some sleekness to your fleet. Next up, we're going to mosey on over to the display hall to see what we've got in store for us in the future. For the first holo model, we've got the Origin G12. Now, the G12 is the Origin branded rover. This is going to be the exploration rover for Origin. It's going to adhere to the regular standards of Origin, i.e. being the Apple of Star Citizen, where it looks sleek and nice and is too expensive for what you get. This base G12 is just the regular base white version. It's going to go for $60 on the website if this was something you wanted to add to your collection. I do believe the 600i Exploration comes with this vehicle, so if you happen to already own a 600i, rest assured one of these will be added to your fleet. Sorry, 600i Explorer version. Next up, we've got the G12A rover, the combat rover. Now, what's weird about this one, this rover is going to be black, nothing weird there, but this is the combat model. And what's really, really odd about the combat model is it's going to have missiles on it, as you can see up top, instead of a turret for weapons. I think it would be smarter to brand this as the anti-air version, because if you looked at the previous G12, the base G12, that has a turret on the top. To me, the base G12 seems like it will be better at, quote, combat than the G12A, especially considering the missile restrictions that have since come online since the G12A was first introduced. Again, you can pick this up for $65 on the website if you wanted to add the combat version to your fleet. From there, we're going to head over to Zenith Hall 2 and take a peek at the displays going on over there. Next up, we've got the 325A, the combat slash interdiction version of the 300 series. Now, something that makes the 325A very viable, the fact that it has a size 4 nose mount and 2 size 3 hardpoints for the wings. The 325A also comes with the cargo bay or cargo elevator that the 300 series is now famous or infamous for, depending on how you look at it. At the time of recording, the cargo bay does have a little bit of issues as boxes tend to not stay put. Hopefully that's something they will get remedied sooner than later. A workaround is you just chuck the box inside of the cabin or climb up the ladder with it. The 325A can be picked up on the website for $70. Coming at you next, the Origin 315P. Now, the 315P is the Pathfinder slash exploration variant of the 300 series. Now, one thing that really sticks out on the 315 you'll notice is the nose mount. No, that is not a special headlight, and no, that is not a special laser or beam weapon. That is a tractor beam. Well, I guess it's technically, well, no, because it's not a weapon. It's a tractor beam. It does have the size 3 hard points for the wings as well. One really interesting thing about the 315 is its cargo bay. Now, it has the standard cargo bay that the regular 300 series has, which you can see there. However, it's got twice the amount of storage. It's actually got 2 bays that you can stuff cargo into. The 315P can be picked up on the website for $65. Sorry, brained my damage. Words are hard. Coming at you next, we've got the Origin 350R. Now, the 350 is the racing version of the 300 line. It's also got the size 3 hardpoints on the wings. However, given this is the racing version, it also has a size 3 hardpoint for the nose. Now, the 350R series has a slightly different interior than the other versions where it only has a bed, but the 325, 300, and 315 have a little bit more of a living space. It's got like a countertop, a weapons rack, things of that nature. So that is one thing to keep in mind. The 350R really is the dedicated racing craft, but it is fast. It's definitely speedy. It's somewhat nimble. I'd say it's pretty agile. And if I recall correctly, the 350R actually has 2 engines compared to the single engines of the rest of the 300 series. If you wanted to add the 300 series to your fleet, that will cost you $125. As we head over to the other halls, we take a look at the 300i, the base ship of the 300 series. Now, the 300i is the basic touring version, so the 300i also has 3 hard points all around, so wings and the nose. Also comes equipped with the famous or infamous cargo elevator / cargo bay in the rear. And as previously mentioned, the 300 series minus the 350R does have a slight interior coming with a bed, a countertop. You can customize them to add like food processors, coffee makers, and they've got weapon racks. You can add the 300 series to your fleet for $60. Coming at you next, we've got the 85X. Now, the 85X is technically a snub craft, but this has a quantum drive in it. Another key aspect of the 85X is it's a 2-seater. The 85X was first concepted with the 890 Jump, as the 85X is the default runabout that came with the 890 and is the ship that is supposed to go within the 890's hangar. If you wish to pick up an 85X and add it to your collection, that will be 50 buckaroos. Last but certainly not least, we've got the Origin 600i Touring version. Now, the 600i is the 890 Jump's little brother, sporting 3 size 5 hard points. The touring version is more like a luxury hotel, whereas the exploration version is, well, the exploration version. The main differences being that the touring has a bunch of smaller luxury-esque rooms, and the exploration version comes with a garage where it has a cargo lift in the center of the ship near the rear. Again, the 600i exploration model comes with a Origin G12 rover. So if you wanted to go into exploration In style and luxury, the 600i Explorer is for you. If you want to ferry your org around or have like a mini luxury base, then the 600i Touring is for you. When the 600i first came out, there was a little bit of contention because it was originally said you would not be able to do VIP missions with the 600i Touring, which makes absolutely zero sense. Since then, they have said that you can, in fact, do or will be able to do VIP missions with the 600i. If you wanted to add this to your fleet, the Touring version is $435 and the Explorer is $475. But one really neat thing, the master bedroom is right there. So imagine flying around and having that view. When this ship is in quantum, it gives some amazing views. And that will do it for the Origin 2950 IAE showcase. If you like this video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the description for the Discord link. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope all you beautiful bastards out there, you've got yourselves a wonderful day, morning, evening, whenever, wherever you just so happen to be. This is Will, Day Late Gamer, signing out. Love, peace, chicken grease. Alright. Riding in style.